Welcome back to our Planet Coaster series, where we are building a roller coaster with 100 inversions. By the end of this episode, we'll be up to 12 inversions, and here is a quick cinematic view of the inversion we built last week. There we go, a little sidewinder to the right. Perfect. Let's get going with inversion number 12. Like I said, welcome back to another episode of us building a coaster with 100 inversions. So we're starting to run out of a little bit of room, so we're going to have to extend this coaster in the near future, I think. So let's just have a little look where we can. There's possibly a little bit of space there. But I think today we're going to put in an inversion just underneath the loop here. So we may just need to move the block brake section back slightly. But yeah, we're going to hand build this one the same as we did last week. So I don't know if I actually showed it in the footage at all, but the sidewinder to the right, I put a preloaded inversion in to start with, but I wasn't really liking it, so I went back and redid that myself. You can kind of tell actually, because it doesn't invert quite as quickly as the preloaded one in, but yeah. You just see me there move some of the previously placed roller coaster, and we're just going to be adding in an inline roll just through the loop. There we go. I think I'm pretty happy with that. So let's pop the roller coaster back onto test mode. Let's make sure the trains are going to make a full circuit of the roller coaster. Once we're happy they do, we'll get that back open for the guests to ride. Yeah, let's just have a quick look at the stats we are currently at on the coaster. There we go, so as you can see, the coaster is currently 84 seconds long and has 12 inversions, so tick. The roller coaster is back open and guests are piling back on. Whilst they're on their way onto the coaster, we will do a little bit of landscaping. Decided that I want to add in, I think we're going to pop in a lake here, just to make the ground a little bit more interesting, just to mix it up a little bit. Also decided you'd probably be able to figure out where this is going to go in, but I'd also like to add in a splashdown section to our roller coaster as well. You'll probably be able to see where that goes. Well, you can see where that goes right now actually, but it'll be much more clear at the end of this section once I've done the landscaping. Yeah, as I said, I think we're going to pop a little splashdown section just before the heartline roll at the end of the roller coaster. Just going to extend the lake now to the other side of the pathway as well. So we'll add in, we'll definitely add in some barriers there, so guests can't just jump off the path into the lake. And we'll also just turn it into a little bit of a bridge as well. Yeah, let's just lower the water level down, because the roller coaster was actually underneath the water there, and maybe that's too much of a splash zone for the guests to ride on. Yeah, I think that's looking alright. Yeah, I'm happy with that lake placement. So I've also decided that we're going to be adding in some buildings around the back of the path as well. The kind of vibe I'll be looking to go for here is the Rookburg area of Phantasialand, so around the roller coaster fly. If you've ever been on that absolutely fantastic roller coaster, I'm not saying that this will be anywhere as near as the theming of that coaster, but we will try our very best here. I'm just going to pop in a large building here just next to the lake, and we're also going to pop one around the other side of the pathway as well. And there we go, there's one building in. I'm happy with the placement of that building, so let's start to pop the second one in. These are going to be fairly large buildings that are going to need a lot of theming to make them not look like just a massive horrible bricky block next to our roller coaster. So yeah, bear with, that might take a few episodes to get done. On the subject of our episodes, so far we have been doing one inversion per episode, but I think once we get to 15 inversions and we break the record for the Smiler, I think we're going to start adding in a few more inversions per episode, just so we can route through and make this to our 100 inverting coaster a little bit quicker. But yeah, let me know your thoughts on that. Let me know your thoughts on this episode and our latest inversion. And also, welcome to the muddy floor as well. Enjoy the POV.